beats it. Any breakfast you'll get anywhere. Hi guys, it's Thursday morning, my weekly meeting at the bar. I'm about to head off, but before I do, I'm going to fix myself up a nice breakfast quesadilla. This has got some beautiful sausage, some bacon, some roasted red peppers, some sun-dried tomatoes, so 2 cheeses, some red Leicester cheese, some white cheddar, some egg, and some beautiful fresh basil. It's going to be outstanding and so simple to make. Right, let's do it. Okay, I'm going to start off with my sausages. So I'm just going to remove the meat from the casing. It just kind of falls apart. You've probably seen me do this a couple of times already. And I'm just going to remove this and just make these tiny little delicious sausage meatballs. Just whip them up in like 30 seconds. So we can now, I'm just going to give the pan, my pan's nice and hot. I'm just going to give this a little drizzle, just a coating of olive oil. Okay, we're going to start by just throwing these meatballs into the pan. Yeah, I've got this delicious bacon, which I'm just going to place in the same pan as well. Perfect. Just kind of like give the balls a little bit of a nudge to make sure they're not sticking. Okay, while they're cooking, I'm just going to get my egg. Just give this a little bit of a whip up. Beautiful eggs ready. And I've got some of these delicious sun-dried tomatoes. So one of my favorite things to eat is sun-dried tomatoes. Again, out of the jar, I've got these beautiful roasted red peppers, which, you know, I'm addicted to these as well. Right, let's check up on our meatballs and our bacon. Brilliant, our bacon's coming along. You've seen me cook bacon many times. You know I like it nice and crispy. So I'm going to leave it on there for a while. And I don't mind rolling my meatballs around in that bacon fat, just to give them a bit of extra flavour. All right, while that's doing its thing, let's chop up our peppers and sun-dried tomatoes. Give that a little flip, it's coming along. Awesome. Now for most people that bacon's ready to go, but for me I just like it a little bit more crispy, so I'm going to give it another 90 seconds on the pan. I just like it crispy, man. Okay, so my bacon and my sausages are pretty much done now, so I'm just going to remove this beautiful bacon from the pan. Let me just remove these and put them to one side for now. Right, okay, I'm going to go straight in with my egg, and as you can see we've still got all that lovely bacon fat in that pan, and that's going to infuse into our egg and into our tortilla. Right, I'm just going to let the egg sit there for just a few seconds. Right, okay, so on goes my tortilla directly onto the egg, and I'm just going to give it a little push down just to make sure the egg kind of just spreads onto as much of the edges as it possibly can. Right, our egg is stuck onto that tortilla now, so I am just going to lift it up like that so you can see that's exactly what you're looking for. And I'm actually just going to do that today, and I am going to start with some white cheddar. I'm going to give everything a nice coating of this beautiful British cheddar cheese. Be generous, because this is going to be like the glue that kind of fixes everything together, sticks the whole thing together. And we're going to go in with some red Leicester. I'm really enjoying my red Leicester at the moment, using it on a lot of dishes. The creaminess and the richness really kind of like, and I love the colour as well. And now we can go in with a bit of seasoning, so a whack of pepper, very important. Some salt, not too much because the sausages and the bacon are very salty. A touch of oregano. Yep. And now we can go straight in with our sausages. Beautiful, right? And I'm just going to slice up this bacon, and let's just sprinkle these beautiful bits of bacon. Right now we've got 2 cheeses. Yeah, we've got egg, 2 cheeses, sausage and bacon. So there's a lot of richness going on there. We need to cut through that, and there's no better way to cut through it than with some of these amazing, outstanding sun-dried tomatoes, and then in with our sweet roasted red peppers. So that right there just looks absolutely delicious. You know that's going to taste good. And what we're going to do is we're just going to give this a little dusting of Parmesan, some more white cheddar, just to stick everything together. Some beautiful leaves of basil. This is really important. Got to have the fresh basil, got to have it. A very, very, very delicate touch of balsamic. And that for me just looks like heaven. So now we're just going to carefully come on and fold this beautiful quesadilla over like that. And we're just going to give it a little bit of encouragement just by passing it over so it gets nice and gets to know the other side of the tortilla and all those ingredients. Right, okay, it's been about 5 minutes. This has been toasted on both sides. It's looking delicious. Let's get ready. Straight onto my board. Okay, so that looks outstanding. Super, super, super happy with this. Just going to give this a mandatory dusting of Parmesan, and just give this a slice directly through the center. And just look at how beautiful that it looks. Fresh basil on the top there. Okay, this is my delicious breakfast quesadilla, whipped up in about 5 minutes, packed with sausage, bacon, egg, roasted red peppers, sun-dried tomatoes, red Leicester cheese, Parmesan, white cheddar, all whipped up in 5 minutes on a crispy tortilla. Outstanding. Okay, right, let's get stuck in. Can't wait for this, it looks stunning. Really does look so beautiful. Right, let's go. Seriously, I love my life. Seriously, outstanding. Man, I am good. So good. Such a good way to start the day. Delicious. Beats it. Any breakfast you'll get anywhere. Guys, make this. So good. So easy. This isn't just delicious. It's absolutely effing delicious. Stunning. Try this one at home.